Here's Richards. Count it!
It's as if these guys are out here just playing pickup basketball. No deterrent from the defense.
Not at all. No resistance whatsoever. It seems both teams just happy to try to outscore the other.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
With
and the building was stunned.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin.
Simple life, no American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. Don't land with big brothers, bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. My style wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet, deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, you know, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's why I've been saying for a long time, 28-10, I think he could do it. And every now and then, he can do that.
Well, Superman is in the building.
Don't you say it.
Okay,
Don't you say it.
Okay, I thought he was.
If you say it again, I'm going to reach across this table.
I won't say it anymore.
Okay.
But his defense is still huge, and that also can win back.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the Golden State Warriors. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets. Lawson out there with Harden. Then there's buckets. And it's prime time. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie. And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state. But what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years. But he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
At the line, Speedy. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
.107 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Elliott. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Elliott's got his first basket of the night. Harden outside. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count that one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Harden. There's the dish to Wade. The floater, got a piece of it. 3-on-3. Here's Walker. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Wade left side. The pass to Black. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Black's got his first points in this one.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The home team up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nugget team.
We do have a team type of game. You know, everybody is scoring spread out, rebounding, everything spread out. So, you know, even from the bench, it's definitely a team type game.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the controls.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Speedy, and it's Elliott in at the point guard. And for Houston, Harden out there with Lawson. Then there's Howard. Then there's Buckets. And it's prime time in at the 3.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Houston leading by 3. 54 seconds left in the first half. Lawson's against Elliott. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 6.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Wade. Stolen by Walker. Passes it to Primetime. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Wade outside. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And that does it for the first half of play. Rockets lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, at what end of the floor are you guys looking to make adjustments for in this second half?
Well, on both ends. Decision-making offensively with the turnovers, got them out in the open court, got them some easy ones, and we have to settle into our game defensively, try to disrupt it a little bit. It's been way too easy for us.
Eric, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was when things really came together for them, and the result is they were able to build a solid 6-point lead at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realize they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great